That's right. It's the Corona Cero post-show, day 2 of competition at the VIVO Rio Pro Presented by all natural, 100% natural, 0 APV Corona Cero. The achinas are out. The beach is packed. Finals day are set. Excellent scores went down. What more do you want? We're going to deliver you the highlights of today, day 2 of competition. Another beautiful afternoon here in Saquarema. Welcome to the set. I'm Kai Paguero, Maida Pops, and Jesse Mendez joining me, as well as a cold Corona Cero. Enjoy it, you guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
Great day.
Cheers.
Great day. Wonderful day. All right, you guys. So we had so much action today. Another big day of heats.
Oh, no.
Oh, don't worry about that, Jesse. We'll slurp that up. I'm going to start with you, Maida. Your highlight today. What were your thoughts on today?
Oh my God, it was an awesome day. I think Tia Zebrowski, she's really smashed everything, like winning against Lakey Peterson and later against Carissa Moore. So many world titles she defeated.
Yeah. I'm going to get to you, Jesse. But first, let's hear from our semifinalist, Sawyer Lindblad. Took out Luana Silva to earn her way into semifinal number 2. She's with Manu.
That was a big win, Kaipo, and the sunset is really beautiful. It's gorgeous right now in Saquarema, but it's not as gorgeous inside the water. I was talking to Sawyer that when you are out there in conditions like this, your psychological preparation means a lot. Against Luana Silva in Brazil, the waves were kind of slow, the sun on your face. So how did you manage your emotion and your brain out there to win this tough heat? Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it looked really fun on the beach, and I was super excited to get out there. And then immediately when I putted out, I was like, oh my gosh, the glare is so bad right now for the lefts. So before the heat, I kind of just started getting my eyes ready for it. I just started staring into the glare, which is probably horrible for my eyes, but I was just trying to prepare myself. And then, of course, on the waves, it was definitely a challenge, but I kind of just blindly was going through my waves. But yeah, I'm happy I made it through.
And guys, we're trying to figure out what is going to happen right now in the sky. And we were talking that every time we come to Saquarema, there is something different. So what do you think about this event, you that are all over the world?
Yeah, this event is probably one of the biggest events of the year, just crowd-wise and just so much going on. It's really exciting. I am always so excited to come to this event because of the atmosphere.
Thank you very much. Congratulations. Get some rest and see you soon. Back to you guys. Have a great night and end of the day. Good job.
Well, Sawyer Lindblad has been tearing through heats this year on the championship tour. Another finals day for the San Clemente Surfer. Good stuff. I didn't get to you, Jesse. What's your thoughts on today?
I mean, it was an incredible day for surfing. As far as wave quality, it was pretty decent for the size of it, as good as it gets. I talked to Steph, I talked to Leo. They said it was the best day they ever surfed here in Saquarema. Consistency, waves for everyone, very clean. And performance, I got to go to Nadia. Obviously, she squeezed through that first heat, but the second one, man, she went to town. That board looked great. She was sure-footed. Surfed insane. I didn't even do her heat, but I was watching it live, and she looked great.
Yeah, I think you should also say your wife ripped this morning.
She did rip. Okay. Yes, she did.
Well,
I gotta make myself good. Look good going back home.
Yes, yes, Tatiana, we're very proud of you. Looking forward to seeing you over at 2027 full time on the World Tour. Well, let's look at. We had that Sawyer Lindblad interview. Let's look back at this heat. Luana Silva, a crowd favorite, Maida, coming up against Sawyer Lindblad, but it was a San Clemente surfer that came out on top.
Yeah, Sawyer was very on point right there, surfing pretty well, big cracks, and got two really good waves right in the beginning, and then Lulu had to make a comeback, and she did, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, too little, too late for Luana Silva. Sawyer Lindblad, 6.83 opener, followed up with a backup of a 6-point ride, Jesse, and Sawyer's been surfing so well this year.
I know, I love those down carbs. You don't get to see them so much because they're not as aggressive, so surfers are looking at points, and they're kind of underrated sometimes, and she did that very well in this heat. Lulu backed up, just like you said, a little too late, and unfortunately she couldn't get a backup of a 4.93 with 3 minutes left. She had priority, nothing really came her way, and that's what happened.
Silva will walk away from here with an equal fifth. That's a decent result. Sawyer Lindblad, she's going to prep for finals day. Here we go with the numbers. We talked about the 6.83 and 6-point ride. 7.93 was a comeback wave for Luana Silva, coming in just a little bit short.
Just a little bit, and might be a very tough loss for her because losing with the best wave of the heat is always tough.
That is always a tough one. We'll take a look at what we have left in the bracket. For our women, we have the semifinals set up. Look at semifinal number 1. 2 rookies coming up against each other for a finals appearance.
I mean, if you talk about opportunity, right? When are you going to have a chance to get in a semifinal, 2 rookies? So for them, both of them don't really have experience. Besides Nadia, she got 3rd before already this year, but they're not the big dogs. So it's a great opportunity ahead of them to take advantage of.
Semifinal number 2, 2 goofy foots and a guaranteed spot in the final for Lost Mayhem Surfboards, Caroline Marks and Sawyer Lindblad.
Yeah, Sawyer Lindblad made finals here in 2023. I think this matchup is going to be a good one. Both very powerful surfers. It will be interesting to watch.
Yeah, I agree. On the men's side of competition, we had an incredible heat with 2 Olympic gold medalists going head-to-head out here. Italo Ferreira and Kauli Vaast put on a show, and let's take a look at that action here. The walkouts always first to the water, Italo Ferreira, but first to a score, Jesse, was Kauli Vaast.
I mean, it was that pristine time where the sun is right above us and the water gets crystal clear. He was just going to town. Italo had some glimpse of excellence, but just not enough. Couldn't get the waves that provided him enough scoring potential.
Yeah, he put in a lot of effort, Italo Ferreira. 12 waves ridden, but couldn't match the wave selection and the power, Maida, of Kauli Vaast. That was the 7-point ride for Vaast.
Yeah, this wave was the first wave that Kauli rode, and the 7-point really gave him a lot of confidence for the rest of the heat and putting a lot of pressure on Italo.
7.17, 7-point ride. Kauli Vaast, this guy.
That's some good surfing.
I love to see that. Yet another rookie onto finals day. Manuya Kauli Vaast. Oh.
No.
Let's look at the numbers here. We talked about the 7-point opener and then backed it up with a 7.17. 14.17 was enough for the French Polynesian to make his way into the quarterfinals.
I mean, this is a big one for him. He's needing that to build that confidence into the rest of the year, which he's coming into very good waves that suits his surfing.
Take a look at our men's bracket as we look forward to finals day. Hey, we got a couple of Pupo brothers to start and to end the quarterfinals, and look at that matchup, Maida. Kauli Vaast coming up against a former runner-up out here, Ethan Ewing. That's going to be a great one to watch.
Yeah, for sure. Both of them being ripping the whole event, and also Yago Dora with Miguel Pupo, 2 Brazilians right there. The crowd's going to go nuts.
The crowd's going to go nuts also for quarterfinal number 2, where the hometown hero, Chumbinho, João Chianca, is coming up against Morgan Sibley.
Pretty even match as well. Like, both of them very aggressive and fast on their backhand. I don't know if it's going to be lefts or rights. We're still, yet to figure that one out, but it's going to be a great one to watch.
Yeah, that is a great one to watch. We're down to just 10 heats of competition right now, so we're going to have a chance going forward to really find the optimum window to run those 10 heats and to have our finals day. But we had some fireworks today, and I always, I like to feel the power of freshness,
Yeah, sure.
And with that, that brings us to the natural kayak wave of the day. And who could the wave of the day be, Jesse? I wonder. Well, it could be an excellent score from Gabriela Bryant, an 8.83.
I mean, no one better to do that. That was a beautiful wave from Gabby. Just solid surfing, no downtime. Exactly knew what she was going to do as soon as she took off on that wave, and that closeout. I remember being right by Betty Lou Sakura Johnson. She was baffled on how she landed that. It was very tricky. She had to go down the line. She was a bit late, but somehow managed to do the lip line and finish it off strong. Beautiful surfing for Gabby.
Yeah, great surfing, defeating Sally Fitzgibbons in that round 2 of the women to set up Gabby into the quarterfinals. Unfortunately, falling short, but that was a power move by Gabriela Bryant. Well, you guys, we love grommets. We take care of grommets as our surf culture. And at the World Surf League, we take care of the grommets as well. That's why at every event, we do a rising tide to inspire the next generation. Let's take a look at Brazil's version of those rising tides.
We're about to start the Rising Tides here in Brazil. It's super fun. There's so many girls, and I'm really excited to meet them all. It's kind of pumping out there, and we might not get to surf, but we're going to give the girls a full access tour.
Here in Brazil, it's always pretty hectic. The community really vibes with the surfing, and it's amazing. So many kids. I'm super impressed.
I've seen some of these kids before on the previous years, and just to see them grow and just become more dedicated and just psyched on surfing. I'm really stoked on this is the future of Brazil. Hopefully one day they're here taking our spots.
To surf with them every day, it's pretty funny. They always like, oh, I saw your wave, you're ripping. Like, I got you in my fantasy and stuff, so it's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's so nice to give back and try to inspire them in some way, you know.
I think it's a great initiative to be a part of, and being a grom on that side and coming back and being a CT surf on this side. It's yeah, it's super special.
My favorite maneuver is probably any type of air. It's just so special for me because I was them like not too long ago. So to be like a full circle is insane, and now I get to do the board giveaway. That's like probably something I've been looking forward to for a long time. You get your own custom Lost surfboard. I hope you rip on it and have so much fun and just continue to inspire the next generation.
Yeah, the Rising Tides. That was a great event, and special thanks to IC for their support of the Rising Tides. Back on the set here, and we talked about it, 10 more heats. We ran 2 monster days right at the beginning of this contest window. That gives us the luxury of really shopping the Atlantic Ocean for the best day to finish off the VIVO Rio Pro. Let's take a look, Jesse, at our Surfline forecast and maybe start to make some plans on when we are going to have those finals.
I mean, those 2 days are blessed. Like, sun in the sky, waves are firing offshores all day, which is not common most places, including here. So it was very nice. Now we're getting the little short end of it. Still a south swell tomorrow. It's going to drop a bit more. I don't know what's going to happen, but it looks like we're going to have some southwest winds coming throughout the day. So not ideal for here. You want the northeast like today, or even a little bit of east is not that bad. As we see it right there, you see the cross on shore going into the onshore in the afternoon. Yeah. Much smaller, and then offshore again the next day on Monday. 3 to 5 foot faces. Swell is actually kind of ideal from the south that day. And then we have a few weird days once again with onshore creeping in, and then kind of maybe some waves starting to approach to the end of the holding period. Yeah, either a Friday, Saturday, but we're going to keep an eye on Monday as that develops. So we're going to continue to keep an eye and to keep all of that data. Thank you for Surfline for giving us all that information. Well, time to call the doctor, Dr. Peanut, with the top 5 moments of today, Maida, and we had some pretty big moments. Starting at number 5, we got brothers in arms. The Pupo brothers both advanced into the quarterfinals.
Yeah, Samuel Pupo really found his pace right there, surfing really strong, hitting the leap, and with a lot of flow, as he normally does here in Saquarema, and defeated Jack Robinson.
Yeah, that was great surfing. So aggressive, so sharp, cuts the water like no one else. Second to none in that aspect and the fundamentals, and his brother even better, just a little bit older, so more mature. Why not? Miggy finding great waves, applying pressure when he needed to, kept building the scores. When Callum seems to be catching up to him, he was on a wave behind, even a little bit better. So smart surfing, aggressive, stylish, and took the win.
Number 4, our 2023 VIVO Rio Pro champ is still in form here at Itona. Big heat total for Yago Dora, 15.2 wave total, Maida.
Yeah, an 8.5 ride. Look how beautiful this wave was. engaging his rail and carving, throwing buckets, everything that he has on as tools he put on this heat right there.
You can't keep Yago down, looking in form. The 2025 world champ. Number 3, off the momentum of a win in El Salvador, Fioravanti continues to assault the waves. 16.5 two-heat total for the Italian, Jesse.
Man, realistically speaking, I'm yet to see one mistake he's committed since his first heat in El Salvador. The guy's been in 10 days, can't put one foot wrong in the surfboard. Look at those turns, so aggressive, very dynamic, but he got the power as well, so it's a perfect combination.
Number 2, the rookie, the teenager, defeats Lakey Peterson, Carissa Moore, that's right, Tia Zabrowski's on to the women's semifinals.
Yeah, and with this one turn, she got a really good score and surfing pretty gnarly on her backhand. Beautiful lines, smashing the leap, and really well timed that one. She really managed all the bounce of the wave.
Oh, man.
Boys are stoked.
Yeah, they are. And a gracious Carissa Moore, greeting the next generation. Look out, number 1, Gabby Bryant, giant wave, two-wave total, 17.33.
It's the Gabby force. Are you kidding me? So much power and nothing can buckle her off the board. And just wave selection was on point. It was right before Tati's heat, so I actually watched that heat with paying close attention to it. Beautiful surfing, on time. And those closeout maneuvers, just so aggressive. Good effort for Gabby.
Oh, man, she is looking in form. Gabriella Bryant, number 1 spot on the Dr. Peanut top 5. Well, it's a beautiful afternoon here, and we want to enjoy that afternoon. Thank you for watching the Corona Cero post show, and thank you to Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, remember, it's, tomorrow we're going to make the call at 8 a.m. local time for a possible 8:30 start. Enjoy the day and highlights, and I'm going to enjoy this Corona Cero. See you later. Aloha.
Yeah.
This copyrighted event broadcast is produced by the World Surf League for broadcast around the world and may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the written consent of the World Surf League.